the Salty Squirrel here with a honest review of Flax construction in surfboards. How's the hype and the froth on Flax at the moment? Ever since the electric acid surfboard test hit the screens with Dave Rustovich, everyone's been talking about Flax. I had a little Bali trip coming up, and like the rest of you out there, I was pretty inquisitive in regards to Flax surfboards. So I reached out to the beautiful human that is Jim Banks and got him to shape me this little Revolution twin pin in Groveler Dims. I've ridden it from sort of waist high up to well overhead, and I've got to say, the Flax feels amazing. Back home in Australia on the Sunshine Coast, I ride all sorts of staff epoxies, carbon PUs. I love experimenting with different styles of construction for boards, and was really keen to give this little fella a try. The biggest question I think most people have been asking is, especially the staunch PU guys, is does it feel like an epoxy? And I can confirm it doesn't feel like an epoxy. It's got the flex characteristics of epoxy, but it probably sits in the water like a PU, if that makes sense. So if you're a PU guy or girl that are a little bit worried about how it's going to feel, or if it's going to be a little bit too different to your PUs, and likewise if you're a pretty staunch epoxy surfer, I think it's just a nice happy medium between the two. The other big question was weight. Like, is the board heavy? Everyone seems to think that Flax is going to be a bit heavier because of the strength characteristics and the longevity of the board, and can confirm that, again, sits in between a PU and epoxy, so it's just a nice weight. Overall, I've really enjoyed surfing the Flax. I think it's going to really appeal to the hardcore PU lovers and the epoxy guys. And let's face it, if you're riding a board that still looks amazing after a year, looking at you, Firewire, it's such a big bonus. And any board that doesn't end up in landfill after 5 years time is a bonus as well. So check out your Flax boards. There's a few people doing them at the moment. I definitely give it the Salty Squirrel stamp of approval. You.